I don't want to be one of those guys who's like motivation, inspirational. I've never been one of them people. I don't believe in motivation, inspiration. I don't believe in that crap. I don't believe that you need motivation to get things done. I'm not going to sit here and just talk a whole bunch of motivational things to make you feel good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the things I always did that allowed me to put together the mindset I currently have. If you look at any story, literally any story with a hero in it, they all have one thing in common, and that thing is that there's always a villain. You cannot have a hero without a villain. It doesn't matter. You can think of any superhero, any comic book, any book you can think of, any movie. There's always a good guy and there's a bad guy. So for the good guy to exist, there has to be a bad guy. There's no other way for duality of the universe to be without this basic thing. So you want to be the good guy in your story. You want, and I've said this before actually. As a man, life is going to be difficult. Being a woman is going to be difficult. So it's very easy to see yourself. Life is actually easier as a whole to see yourself. In every single hero story, the hero suffers. You have a hard time. And if you understand that you're suffering because you're a hero, you're suffering because it makes sense. You can be sitting right now, who doesn't respect me, money in the bank, this is difficult, I'm struggling here, I'm struggling there. You feel sorry for yourself. You say, yeah, my woman doesn't respect me, I'm struggling, I can't make money. But you know what, that's because I'm a superhero. And my life's going to be hard because I'm a man. And as a hero, it's going to be difficult. These are the tests and the trials and tribulations I have to go through to become someone. Every single male superhero went through a whole ton of shit before he became superhero. You've seen the Batman movies. His parents died. He was locked up in jail. All these bad things happened, and then he emerged as a superhero. This is done for a reason because it's the reality of life, especially today. So right now, you have to understand that you're the hero in this movie. And if you're struggling for a very important reason. And how you handle these struggles, and how you deal with these struggles, is going to decide the kind of person you're going to be after. Whether you're a superhero or you succumb to them and you're going to fail. So be happy that you're struggling, because that's good. That's the first thing. The second thing is, there has to be a villain. Now, most people think their villain is someone else. You see this all the time. The villain's the opposite here. So if you're sitting at home, you haven't got much money, and you're broke, and you're pissed off, and you're depressed, and you look at me, and I have 4 supercars and all these girls, and travel the world, I go everywhere I want. You may think I'm your villain. People look at other people and say, oh, that guy has this guy has this, and I'm envious, I think that's the villain. It's not true. That's not the case. Every single person has different circumstances. There are things you have that I don't have. There's things I have that you don't have. So I may have had a genetic gift, for example, to be a fantastic kickboxer. But you may have been born more wealthy than me. So I had advantages and disadvantages. You had advantages and disadvantages. So comparing yourself to other people is asinine. It's inane because it's not a level, fair playing ground. There are some people who are born to millionaire parents who are gorgeous, model, good-looking, and have 6 packs without trying. Some people are lucky like that. That's just how it is. So comparing yourself to these people is not going to help you. Your villain is nobody else. Your villain is someone you're going to create. And you're going to create your villain because he's going to motivate you to be the most powerful hero you can possibly be. To make sure that there was no disadvantages involved. Your villain is going to be a clone of you. What your villain's going to have is he's going to have some things you don't have. And your villain is going to be the person who basically, without requirement for motivation, without being, no matter how he feels that day, no matter how stressed he is from work, regardless of what happens to him, the villain's going to be the guy who always does exactly what he wants. So your villain's going to be the guy who goes to the gym regardless of how he feels. Your villain's going to be the guy who asks for a reason. Your villain's going to be the guy who does everything he wants, regardless of how he feels, regardless if he's not motivated or not, regardless if he's shy to talk that girl, or people are watching, or his ankle hurts, or he doesn't want to go to the gym, whatever. Or his boss is firing. The villain is that dude who does anything he wants to do. So for this week, you have to sit and you have to make a list of all the things. You sit there and say, if I did everything I want to do, if I would be the best version of myself possible, what would I do? Okay, well, I'd go to the gym every day. I'd get up at 6 a.m. and I'd go to the gym every day. Write that down. I'd start a side business. Even though I don't know anything about it, I'd learn how to make websites. My villain's the kind of guy who would sit there and he'd learn how to do it by himself, and he'd start his own online business. Write that down. My villain's the kind of guy who reads really important books. I say I don't have time. My enemy, this villain, he reads books, he finds time. He doesn't watch TV ever, he doesn't waste time ever, he doesn't eat junk food, he reads books. You have to make a list. Now this list, at first, should be easy. But then you're going to get to about 7 or 8 things you're going to solve. No, this list is going to be 25 to 30 points long, minimum. This guy you're building, your arch nemesis, you have to write down every single quality about this guy. What he does. He goes to the gym every day, 60. He doesn't watch TV, he doesn't eat junk food, etc., etc., etc. 25 or 30 Imagine how different you would be if you had been going to the gym every single day for an hour and a half every single day for the last 2, 3, 4 years. Imagine it. Imagine how differently people would look at you. Imagine how differently females would treat you if you were jacked like that guy would be. You have to sit and you have to put down all these qualities, and then once the qualities are there, 25 or 30 minimum, then you have to imagine what kind of person this is. You have to imagine what he looks like, what he talks like, what he thinks like. Imagine how he views the world, because this is who you're going to be battling against. So you have to put genuine effort into constructing this person and understanding this person. The reason I'm saying do this is because this is what motivates me every single day. When I was training for a fight, the reason I'd always go train is because I knew my enemy was training. But when I stopped fighting professionally, I thought, well, what enemy do I have? And I realized I had to create my own. So when I don't feel like going to the gym, I imagine I've built my own enemy. I won't even list all the things that my enemy has. He has a whole I don't have. And he would be an nearly impossible person to beat. But when I sit and I don't feel like going to the gym, I know my enemy's training, because he trains no matter what, regardless of how he feels, regardless if he's pissed off, or if there's traffic, or it's raining, or he's tired. My enemy trains. When I see a girl and she's beautiful, but all her friends are there, I'm afraid they're gonna laugh at me, my enemy wouldn't give a fuck. He'd go over there anyway. That's who he is. He's the man. So when I understood who I was truly battling against, then you have two choices. You either rise up to try and take him on, or you become a... You have the choice. Do I want to lose to this man I've created, that I've built? Do I want to lose to him, or do I want to beat him or compete with him? And you have to make a choice, and you sit there and go, well, I know that the person I created in my mind, my arch nemesis, would go over there and he'd talk to all the girls. This is an extremely important facet, and for the next 6 weeks I'm going to do lots of things that I'm going to revert back to the enemy that you've created. So you have to put genuine effort into putting together this person. You have to imagine everything about them from start to finish. You have to imagine standing next to them. If you were standing next to this guy right now, who would people respect? And the crazy thing about all of this is that this person is you. This person is you. It's just you with a little bit of a different path or a different take on life. It's you who's the person who does whatever he's supposed to do regardless of how he feels. It's you with an iron mind. This is the exact point of it. The reason creating this enemy is so important, and the reason viewing him and seeing how he sees the world and understanding how important and powerful this person is important, is because that person is you. That person is you who does what he's supposed to do without fail. That's all it is. And when you truly put this person together, and you truly understand it, and you find out what you could be, and you find out what you're battling against, you're going to become far more difficult to demotivate. It's going to be much harder for someone to say to you, don't go to the gym, because you're going to know, well, my enemy, this guy, give him a name, whatever. This dude's going to the gym. That's why he looks how he looks. And that's who I'm being compared to. So I have to go to the gym. Oh yeah, but I'm tired. Well, you don't go then. My training partner doesn't want to go, fine, you don't go. I am going. I'm not the guy who's going to let this man beat me. And you have to start comparing yourself to this guy. In every single facet. I still do it to this day. I compare my bank balance to this guy's. I compare my body to this guy's. I compare so many things about myself. You guys may look at me and go, oh, Tate, millionaire, girls, this, that, that. I'm still comparing myself to this person I've created. And I know that I'm losing. That's what drives me forward. That's why I don't miss the gym. That's how I find a way to make money. That's how I do whatever it takes to succeed, because I know who I'm battling against. Most of you guys have no enemy. You have no enemy. Or you have an enemy which is somebody else. You're looking at Justin Bieber or Drake or something. That's not going to motivate you. That's pointless. It's not going to help you. Or you have no enemy at all. You have a support structure around you.